Now we review the 2003 film Final Destination 2. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so having seen Final Destination Bloodlines and Final Destination 2, or Final Destination, the first one, I decided to see the second one. Yeah, I know, I'm late to this party, but I started this channel for a love of movies. Well, no. I started this channel because I wanted to have a YouTube channel, and I changed this channel for a love of movies. So, the Final Destination series has always slipped through my fingers. Here I am, watching these movies finally. Bloodlines was a utter gore film. The original film had a lot of crazy kills, but was far more tame. And the second film kind of bumped it up a notch. There was a lot more gore than the first film, but not nearly as much as Bloodlines. What you have in the first film is someone gets a premonition, people are going to die. By getting them not to die, they cheat death. By cheating death, they alter death's plan, and death is now coming after them. So, what happens? Well, in this film, somebody's like, oh, there's going to be a car accident. Alright. And that car accident is like going to kill a lot of people. So she stops a bunch of people from dying. Now death is after those people. And the same sort of thing is involved. What you have in Final Destination 2 is Final Destination bigger. There is a returning character. Okay. I don't remember her. I don't remember the characters from Final Destination 1. I don't remember the characters all that much from Final Destination Bloodlines. It's not that great of a movie. It's a simple concept, easy to recreate, and it makes money. That's what slasher movies, horror movies in general, tend to be. So with, with CGI, what you have is rinse and repeat. It's... oh, I don't believe that's what's happening. Oh, well, the first movie happened. Look, everybody, the first movie happened. Okay, so let's do the second movie. So we should probably believe this. Okay, now stuff happened. All right, so now we all believe. Now we're all on board and we're trying to not get dead. That's the movie. Okay, and people get dead and so on and so forth. One of the kind of problems with this movie, of course, is that they do imply that anytime somebody cheats death, like I've cheated death a lot of times in my life. There are many occasions where I could have been killed, and intervention sometimes is part of it, or sometimes just realizing, and they're going, like anytime that happens. I remember there was one time I was just by the bus stop, and the bus came really close, grazed the hair on my head. I was a kid. I was tired. I wasn't really thinking of what was going on in my environment. And I could have died. Okay? Death wasn't coming for me then, so I'm still alive. But, there's a way to cheat death by seeing death building up. Death kind of has to build up, except for when it hits you with a bus. When it hits you with a bus, that bus just kind of portals out of nowhere. So look, this film, if the original hadn't existed, I might say this is a little more interesting of a concept. You have, again, your performance from the, the late and iconic Tony Todd. And yeah, okay, this is a serviceable film. I can see why they made another one. And to be completely honest with you, I want to see the next one. I do. So yeah, I put this in the upper middle of your watch list. It's, it's definitely a film worth watching, particularly if you've seen the first one. The second one is not going to be all that much different, but if you enjoyed watching the first one, you should enjoy the second one. That's how it is. The Final Destination series is a popcorn series. It's not iconic, but, what is? The 80s were kind of the golden age of the horror genre, or the second golden age, they say. Now we're dealing with movies that are kind of lackluster, but They keep us entertained. So anyway, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I, of course, am Richard.
Ladies, gentlemen, and human-type persons, I am Sergeant Duck, and I am tasking you with commenting on this video. You should also like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with your friends and make a better, more disciplined world for you and for me. Dismissed!